Hello, gorgeous soul. Welcome to your weekly astrology. And there's a lot of good news this week. It's quite interesting. Thankfully, Mercury, the planet of communication, has finally come out of retro shadow. What does that mean? Well, when Mercury goes direct, things ease. But right now, there's going to be so much more clarity. On top of that, we have Venus, the planet of love, going into Scorpio. Now, Scorpio is all about intensity and fiercely loving. It's about revelation, diving into the darkness, diving into the taboo. You know, all those primal feelings we have about life, death, rebirth, sex, obsession, desire. That's the flavour of love over the coming few weeks. Now, Venus, she is no lightweight. People often talk about Venus as she's beauty, she's harmony. But think about love. Love is fierce. When we truly love, we become fearless in situations that might demand it. You know, Venus isn't wishy-washy. So this is a very, very powerful time. And also, Venus in Scorpio is teaching us how to love ourselves. Anyway, on top of that, we have the sun going into Sagittarius. There's an awakening of our desire for adventure, our desire to explore, to gallop towards new horizons. It's quite an exciting week. Here's your weekly astrology. Pisces, my divine Pisces, how are you doing? I'm sending you magic, love, good vibes to have a fabulous week. This week is interesting, and actually it awakens you to your sense of adventure. It awakens your spirit of exploration, and it's bringing up some super exciting possibilities. Let's start at the beginning. It's a little bit, you know, to say, actually, no, it's good. It's good. There's only one slight eat with a Saturn square. Everything else is about enthusiasm and rushing forward. And for you, you're feeling quite deep. Venus changes signs this week and goes into your adventurous and fearless space. But right now, you're feeling very deep and intense. So if you've been feeling very deep and intense and feelings have been overwhelming you, particularly when it comes to your intimate relationships, later on in the week, it's going to be like, I feel better, I feel optimistic, I feel powerful in my own right, I feel spontaneous. So, you know, bear with if you're feeling overwhelming emotions, because that will shift as Venus changes signs. In the meantime, make the most of that intensity in any way that you want, but try to keep it out of the shadows. Try not to get sucked into jealousy or any of those kind of negative emotions. I mean, obviously, you know, feel it, explore it, understand it, but don't get lost in it. Venus is square Jupiter, which is making you very enthusiastic, but be careful you don't get obsessed with a group of people, with a project, or even a political ideal or idea, because there's this obsessive. Jupiter is very extreme, and Venus is, you know, wholeheartedly believes in things, and this kind of square could bring about too much energy going in an area. But it does make you confident. It makes you confident about your beliefs. So take the positive out of that. Don't get caught up in the crazy. Now, Mercury is opposing Uranus. There's some unexpected information coming your way. But actually, one way or the other, this information could free you to explore. So even if it's a shock, it's not necessarily a bad shock. It could be a good shock. But whatever it is, it will ultimately free you. So if there is some surprise information, you're like, I didn't like that information. Fear not, because the cosmos will pluck out that sword from your heart and take you on a jolly old adventure. So there are good things coming. We have the square I was talking about is the Venus square Saturn. So there may be some control issues, but actually this looks like it's to do with a group of people or something online rather than a one-to-one relationship. We then have Mercury coming out of retro shadow. Thank goodness. And for you, it's in your position of exploration. And then Venus goes into your position of exploration, of freedom, of passion, of being able to express your wildness and your unique soul when it comes to love, when it comes to travel, when it comes to learning, when it comes to studying. So that's very exciting. And then the sun goes into your career zone. So that pushes you to feel confident, or you can access. I mean, I'm not fatalistic. It's not like, you know, astrology for me, as no doubt you've probably heard from me before, is what is the point of listening to this astrology overview? It tells you the energy that's going on in the cosmos, and then you can capture that energy and pull it into yourself and use it to your advantage. For instance, you know, you have the capacity this week to connect to being more confident when it comes to your career. And there's a really positive spin when it comes to your career or what you believe in, your reputation, your sense of solid, grounded self. So use that energy to push forward in that area. All very interesting this week. Let us see what the tarot has to say, my darling Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. 3 cards to give me a flavour of the Pisces week. The first card, the High Priestess. Now, what is the High Priestess? Apart from the fact it's a major arcana card, this is the essence of your beautiful soul. You are, whether you're a Pisces, moon in Pisces, Pisces rising, you are naturally intuitive. You have the wisdom, the deepest wisdom, the most profound wisdom. You know things. Now, you might pretend to yourself that you don't know things, but you do. Use your intuitive superpowers this week to make the decisions that you need to make. Very good start to those 3 cards. Even better, or just as good, you've got the wish card. Something you want could come this week. It may be something big, it may be small, it may be something that you ordered in the past. You know, it was late from its trip, its Amazon trip from the cosmos. Anyway, we don't shop there anymore, do we? You have got the opportunity this week to receive something that you desire. Next to the High Priestess. Happy days. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Something profound is coming your way. When the Wheel of Fortune comes along, it's like something, when I say fated, it doesn't mean in the way that necessarily, you know, I believe when we're born, there are certain things along the way that we choose to experience. There may be 10, there may be 20, maybe 100. You know, the rest we've got free will. Something meant to be is coming. The wheel is turning. So there will be deep and profound changes coming. What amazing cards. The High Priestess, the Wish card, the Wheel of Fortune. Ugh, perfect for you, my Pisces. Anyway, I send you so much love. It'll be fabulous if you like this video, if you like it. Visit me, micheleknight.com. Loads of stuff for you to play with. Loads of free tarot readings, a natal chart, compatibility chart, and of course, for your written astrology, horoscope.co.uk. So much love.
MichelekNight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who, they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of, you know, what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, you know, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I pray that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, you know, what they're looking for, specifics. So surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2 or 3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working MichelleKnight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, you know, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup, and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.